do you turn this around? Shoot. Okay. License and badge number, please. Sir, license and badge number, please.
What's that?
It looks like Gillum 37...
3739.
Okay, Gillum
yes,
37. What's your emergency, sir?
What's my what?
Emergency. What's your emergency?
The reason I stopped you today is because your tags, your license plate has been expired since 2013. When I run it, it shows to have been it got suspended in 2014. That's the reason for the stop.
Alright guys, listen up. Today we're diving into the chaotic world of a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen. Karen, a so-called Moorish American who just doesn't seem to get it. Her license expired in 2013 and got suspended in 2014, yet here she is driving in 2022 like she's above the law. Officers immediately ask for license and badge numbers, but Karen refuses to cooperate, repeatedly questioning the authority of the traffic stop. She throws around phrases like, "I don't drive, I travel," while trying to dodge accountability. This first interaction sets the tone, a decade-long disregard for legal rules and an unwavering belief that she's untouchable. The officers maintain professionalism, trying to explain why a valid driver's license is required, while Karen parries with constant questions about emergency protocols and consular rights. Hold on tight because things are about to escalate.
The question was, what's your emergency? Do you have an emergency? Is there a articulable cause for concern? Why did you pull me over if there's no emergency?
That's why. It's your suspended license plate.
So you don't have an emergency? Because I would love to help you if you have an emergency.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I would love to help you if you have an emergency, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's a traffic stop. It's not an emergency. Do you have a driver's license with you?
Well, are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
I can't hear you still.
Are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Ma'am, I just need to see your driver's license.
Well, you're under the assumption that I drive.
Am I what?
You're under the assumption that I drive.
Okay. Do you have a driver's
What's your
license?
articulable reason for stopping me?
Alright, buckle up. Karen keeps challenging the officer's authority, demanding supervisors and throwing out every legal term she can remember. "Are you making assumptions?" she asks, turning a simple traffic stop into a verbal battlefield. The officer calmly cites the Texas Transportation Code, Title 7, Chapter 521, reminding her that operating a motor vehicle requires a license. Karen's responses are aggressive, erratic, and full of sovereign citizen jargon. She even brings up the consular notification manual, clearly trying to confuse the situation. Meanwhile, the officer continues to follow protocol, trying to de-escalate while Karen refuses to acknowledge standard law enforcement procedures. Her refusal to cooperate escalates tension, giving viewers a front-row seat to one of the most infamous sovereign citizen confrontations caught on camera.
I don't drive, I travel, sir.
What's that, ma'am?
I don't drive, I travel.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or
I don't drive. So do I have to show you any kind of driver's license by law?
Yes, ma'am.
I have you on camera saying that I by law have to show you a driver's license.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. You do.
That's kind of inaccurate. Can you call your supervisor? And are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Am I what?
Are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Okay. Yes. Thanks, Sergeant. Hey, I need you to come by over here.
There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It's an oxymoron.
We're going to be Katy Freeway, Service Road, outbound, dispatch at Very Active. So to make the U-turn at Very Active.
Law of the flags.
Ma'am, I have my supervisor on the way, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Once again, will you provide me with your driver's license or any form of
Are you making
identification?
any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Okay.
You don't have an emergency. Are you aware that it is a federal crime to pull over an individual without an emergency?
Listen up, folks. The confrontation intensifies as Karen waves her so-called American flag, insisting on her version of legality while ignoring fundamental rules. The officer remains composed, guiding her to provide necessary documentation. Karen rummages through the car, claiming she's merely retrieving documents, but the situation grows tense as every action seems designed to provoke. She tries to assert her authority, claiming the stop is illegal and even sets an imaginary $10,000 fine for the officer. The tension is palpable as she refuses to show her driver's license, registration, or proof of insurance, continually questioning jurisdiction. This segment shows her manipulative tactics, her constant deflection, and how law enforcement remains disciplined and procedural despite her aggressive defiance. Sit tight because the next part gets even more chaotic.
What's that, ma'am?
Are you aware that it is a federal crime to pull over an individual without an emergency? You use your lights and sirens, they're still on.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Are you aware that it is against the law? It is a federal crime for you to pull someone over using your lights and sirens where there is no emergency.
Okay, ma'am. I just need to see your driver's
Well, I
license.
put you on notice that it is a federal crime. My charge for this stop is $10,000.
Okay. That's
You
fine.
agree? $10,000. Gillum 3739.
39. Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Hey, you said you turn at what street, and are you on the main lane? I'm sorry, sir.
You turn at a Gary Ashford and you're on the Slade Road. You'll see us.
I can't believe when I need that information, I can't find it. I'm gonna try to look for my documentation. I'm gonna try to look for my documentation in the backseat of the car. I'm not trying to get any weapons. I don't have any weapons. I don't own any weapons. I'm just gonna look in the backseat to see if I can
What
find
documentations are you
the documentation I need to give you.
Alright guys, this is where it gets wild. Karen starts digging in the back seat, claiming she's looking for documentation, waving her flag and presenting bizarre arguments about legality and sovereignty. She insists on absolute control, citing imaginary laws, while the officer patiently explains the legal requirements. Her rhetoric is aggressive, filled with absurd claims about federal crimes and emergency protocols. At the same time, she refuses to accept the reality of her expired and suspended license. The officer maintains composure, preventing escalation while documenting her statements on camera. This is a textbook example of a sovereign citizen encounter. Confusion, deflection, and aggressive pseudo-legal jargon met with calm professionalism. Viewers can see clearly how her theatrics clash with real-world legal obligations.
I cannot believe, where the heck could it go? And just so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and wave the flag.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna get it to stay there. Let's do it right here. That's good enough for me. That's my flag. American flag, the true American flag.
Were you able to find the document that you were
No,
looking for?
I think I might have put it underneath the seat, and I can't really grab it right now. It's like a bunch of paperwork. I must have put it in the back seat, in the trunk, and I can't get out. Oh, let me give you this. Oh wait, let me put it in the camera real quick.
What is this?
Let me put it in the camera real quick. Give me my property back.
Well, I'll show it to you.
Give me my property back really quick, please.
Okay.
So I can put it in the camera, sir. And he won't give my property back.
Listen up because now Karen amps up the chaos. She tries to locate paperwork, waves her flag and loudly proclaims imaginary legal rights. She even accuses the officer of violating federal law and demands supervisor intervention. Meanwhile, the officer continues to follow protocol, requesting necessary documentation and remaining calm. Karen's theatrics escalate. She demands her property back, makes nonsensical claims about jurisdiction, and cites arbitrary fines. Her aggressive behavior is a mix of performance and defiance, aimed at intimidating law enforcement. The audience can see her strategy unfold: confuse, challenge, and delay. But despite all her posturing, the officers are methodical, documenting everything and preparing to resolve the encounter legally. It's a clash of reality versus fantasy, authority versus pseudo-legal rebellion.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good morning.
Name and badge
Ham with the
number?
Houston Police Department.
Sergeant Ham?
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
your badge
How are you
number?
doing today?
Good. What's your badge number, please?
I'm sorry?
Badge number?
I can't hear you.
Your badge number.
Okay, supervisor don't have badge number. It's just Sergeant Ham, ma'am.
Okay, Sergeant Ham. Got you. So he took my property, just so you know.
Okay.
You might want to review that information.
Okay, ma'am. Just give me 1 second.
I also have this. This information too. I'm waiting to give them this. I don't know that they need it because I gave them my travel card. I asked them if they were familiar with the consular notification manual. He didn't seem familiar. He didn't even. It doesn't even seem like he knew what it was. So we gonna prove this shit again. Because the last time I did this shit, I didn't have a camera rolling. I was too nervous, and it worked out just fine. Actually, the cop was trying to get a little aggressive. I noticed that he was reaching for his gun, and he said, "Oh no, this is my taser." I'm like, "No, taser looks completely different. I'm telling you right now, you are not reaching for your taser, sir. Do you have any intentions of harming me, harming my property, damaging me, killing me? Do you have any intentions of doing any kind of harm to me whatsoever?" And then he got nervous. I asked him to call his supervisor. They also let me go. I'm going to take some time to do a little light reading. A little light reading. While I wait, because clearly $10,000 doesn't mean anything to them. And this one I'm going to press. Pulled me over and ran my information. You don't even have an emergency. You don't even know if I'm within your jurisdiction. Hello.
Alright guys, hang on. Karen refuses to cooperate at every turn. She questions jurisdiction, refuses citations, and repeatedly asserts that she does not consent. Every officer's attempt at communication is met with relentless resistance. She threatens imaginary fines and tries to manipulate the situation, claiming all stops are illegal and citing consular protocols. Her words are aggressive, almost theatrical, filled with phrases like, "I do not consent," and "You cannot force me." Meanwhile, the officers document everything, stay calm, and maintain control of the encounter. This section showcases the surreal tension of dealing with a sovereign citizen who refuses to follow basic traffic laws, all while projecting confidence in her fabricated understanding of the law. The scene is equal parts frustrating, absurd, and enlightening.
Okay, Miss Littles, you want citation?
I'm Amra.
What's that?
Amra.
Listen closely because Karen's defiance reaches its peak. She refuses multiple citations, continues to assert sovereign citizen terminology, and engages in a verbal standoff. She claims imaginary authority, citing federal crimes and consular regulations, while officers patiently try to de-escalate and issue proper documentation. Karen refuses to accept responsibility, littering paperwork and claiming she has no obligation to cooperate. The officers continue to enforce protocol, issuing tickets and maintaining order despite her theatrics. The audience sees the full spectrum of a sovereign citizen encounter: aggressive language, wild claims, and deliberate noncompliance juxtaposed with calm, professional law enforcement response. It's a fascinating, Almost unbelievable illustration of modern-day civil disobedience and confrontation with authority.
Okay, ma'am. You're getting one citation.
No, I do not accept.
Okay, that's okay.
I do not accept. You don't have jurisdiction.
Not having valid driver's license, not having proof of financial responsibility, and then your tags being expired.
I do not accept.
Date, time, and court location, all right here. Attach all the pamphlet. There's a website
I
and phone
need
number to call.
the name and badge number of all the individuals here.
This is
going
Sergeant
to
Hale.
cost you $10,000 each of you.
Officer Salih.
No, I asked for name and badge number.
And Matthew McMurtry.
8728 Sally SALLE.
Would you like to sign in the yellow box? This is not a plea of guilt. You're saying you're going to show up for court.
Absolutely not. I do not
no
consent.
Problem. Okay. Have a safe day, ma'am.
No, I don't want it.
Do you want your card?
I do not consent. I'll write down whatever you need. Give me my card. Give me my card.
Ma'am.
I need my property. I will write down whatever you need.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me just fine.
I cannot hear you.
Well, I believe that you can.
Just speak up a little bit. I cannot hear you, ma'am.
I believe that you can.
I can't.
Well, I don't want to raise my voice or yell because you might try to say that I'm trying to be combative. I'm not trying to be combative. Can I have my property, please?
Okay. You're also getting a citation if you.
No,
ma'am,
I do not
listen to me.
consent.
Ma'am,
You do not have jurisdiction.
Hold on. Just listen real quick.
I do not
If you throw the
consent.
citation on the ground and you litter, you will be going to jail.
No, I will not.
do that.
You don't
Okay?
have jurisdiction.
All right, ma'am.
I am Amra.
No,
I do not consent.
No, we're not doing that.
Please do not do that, sir. Do not. You cannot force me to contract with you.
Citation.
You cannot force me.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You cannot
Have a
force
great
me to
day.
contract
Throw
with
on
you.
the ground, you're gonna get a ticket for littering.
No. I do not consent.
I don't think they care whether you consent or not, Karen. And by the way, congratulations.
Alright guys, here's the grand finale. Karen accumulates multiple citations, refuses consent repeatedly, and continues to assert her pseudo-legal rights. Officers patiently finish their documentation while she hurls verbal attacks, questions jurisdiction, and insists on imaginary fines. Her aggressive tone, theatrical gestures, and constant questioning demonstrate the extreme lengths some individuals will go to avoid accountability. Despite this, the officers remain professional, documenting every interaction. The audience is left witnessing a masterclass in handling uncooperative citizens, as well as the absurdity of sovereign citizen arguments in real-world scenarios. Karen's overconfidence collapses against procedural law, showing that performance and defiance rarely overcome authority in actual legal contexts. This is confrontation at its most chaotic, theatrical, and aggressive.
I consent. I do not consent. You do not have jurisdiction.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Have a great day. You're also getting a ticket for littering. You don't want this?
I do not consent. You do not have any consent over my situation.
Okay.
You do not have jurisdiction. This is the card. They can act like they don't know, but they know. Especially the so-called supervisor. And I forgot to ask the supervisor if he's familiar with the consular notification manual. And that's what I'm about to ask them when they come back. We're going to get the consular a part of this conversation.
All right, ma'am. That's for you.
Absolutely
You're
not.
already getting another ticket for littering.
Absolutely not. Are you familiar with the consular notification manual?
Ma'am.
Are you familiar with the consular notification manual? It's going to cost you $10,000 for this stop. $10,000, sir, for this stop. And the motherfucker walked away. Just like I told you, you don't take no fucking contracts. You cannot be forced into contract.
Alright guys, final thoughts. Karen walks away, still shouting her pseudo-legal claims, fully believing she has beaten the system. But the reality is clear. Law enforcement followed protocol, issued citations, and handled an aggressive sovereign citizen calmly and effectively. This encounter highlights the extreme frustration, theatrics, and aggressive tactics some individuals employ, all while ignoring the law. Viewers can learn the signs, strategies, and consequences of such encounters. It's an absurd, chaotic, yet educational documentary look into the clash between